right, guys, 4-0 at the Elland Road. Arsenal back with the win in the Premier League. Much needed. I got Paul here with me, man. Great game. Much needed. I think with all the questions that were being asked about Arsenal, are we going to be able to respond after that United win? All that type of stuff. 4-0 was exactly the time scoreline we were looking for.
Absolutely. I mean, you get the naysayers in the group after last weekend that say we're about to bottle the league. Can we do it all the way? Listen, the Prem is tough.
Yeah.
You have to battle through. You're going to have bad days. We're a team that has often relied purely on defense, on set pieces. And so last weekend, you have a bad day. That happens. Midweek, we had a great response in the CL. Sure, bottom of the table CL team. But we go out today. We go away. Listen, Elland Road is not an easy place to play away. Leeds, they're having a rough time. They're having a bad year. But, this was a great response. We saw the goals spread out. We had some classic, our corner goals, which is great. You love to see them.
Exactly.
But you absolutely, that ball in from Marty was just,
Are we talking about the Gyökeres goal over there?
We're talking about that Gyökeres
Of course.
goal.
Let's talk about that because Corner FC has been getting a lot of attention. Obviously, the past few weeks. Paul Scholes mentioned us as the worst possible Premier League winner there as well. Any comments about that? Thoughts?
Listen, you win the way you have to win. I mean, as long as the ball is going into the back of the net, okay, own goal is our best player. Who cares? That means the ball's in the right spot. That means if it's off our foot or somebody else's, the ball is in the right spot. We're making the right plays. So, but I mean, Marty committed right there on the right side. He made that run. He stayed on the ball. Beautiful ball in. And yes, Vicky is a fox in the box. And that's what we need from him. And he was in the right spot to punch that goal.
And it seems like it's happening at the right time, too, because over the past few weeks, we're seeing team getting a bit more direct with Gyökeres and getting a lot more service in there as well. And the goals are starting to come as well. And happy to see that little challenge that is building between Gabriel Jesus and Victor Gyökeres. Whenever one scores, the other comes on and scores his own goal.
Listen, we have a fully fit squad for the second time this season, I think. I want to see competition at the front. I want Vicky, Jesus, Havertz. I want them battling to know who starts. I want Marino to be in that conversation. Let's have a true battle for who's our man up top, and let's get those balls in. Listen, these guys are all top-notch, world-class players. They're going to score goals, and Vicky, he's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. I've had my doubts at times with him, but listen, he was there today. He did his job, and that's admirable. That's what we need.
Proper number 9 goal today, I would have to say. Okay, let me ask a little bit about Bukayo Saka. Obviously missed out the game with the training injury in the warm-up. People are saying Saka's numbers are not up there for an Arsenal team that is challenging for 4 trophies right now, my bad. 0 goals in 13 Premier League games. Not enough numbers there. We know as Arsenal fans what he does on the pitch, off the ball, in possession. But do you think as the talisman of this team, that's how we see him, do you think there needs to be a little bit more from Saka with all the criticism that's coming his way right now?
He's having a rough season. It happens. I think, do we need to see more out of him in terms of goal scoring? Absolutely. Like that'd be great. I'd love to see, 10 plus, goals out of Saka or 5 to 10 goals. That'd be great. But what he does on the pitch, what he does to draw defenders to him and open up that central area is so important. I think we miss him no matter what. Like I said, it's been a rough go for him. Players have rough seasons. Saka will be back. I'm not worried about him. And so I think we miss him when he's out there. Those runs he makes, the way he's able to drag that ball close to the line and then get back in and make those cuts, those things are missed. But what's important is we have guys that can fill the role today. I think None had a great day today. I think he
finally got an assist as well. The conversion is usually, I think, no doubt about it, Nani Madueke's dribbling ability, getting past defenders. He is it's actually crazy how threatful he is when he has the ball in his feet. It's when he gets in the box is when the output is not there. Today we saw him get an assist, but still never comes short. Like, whenever he replaces Saka, he's trying to make things happen on the right-hand side, which we want to see.
Yeah, it's admirable. He's doing his job. He's got speed. He makes runs that are threatening runs. And yes, is the last 10, 20% a little lacking? Sure. But he's getting the game time. He's doing what he needs to do. And, I think he's going to add. He's going to continue to contribute to this team. I'm personally not worried about Noni and him starting on the right when we don't have Saka.
Got it. No, and I think it's evident on the pitch too. We don't miss Saka too much, unfortunately, because he's not scoring that much. So, Nani does his job well. Just wanted to ask at the end, with all the, obviously, 3 results we just came from, 2 draws, 1 defeat from United, and a few questions started to rise about Arsenal, if our way of playing is sustainable, if, the set piece routine, if our dependency on our corners is too much, if we're not scoring enough from open play. Do you see, with the 4 competitions still to play for, semi-finals, round of 16, top of the Premier League, in the FA Cup, do Arsenal just wait it out the way they're sort of doing right now? Or do you think in this final half of the season, Arsenal just need to turn it up a little bit on the front side to maybe in the business end of the season to change things up a bit? Or do you think the approach that we have, take every game by itself, just get the win out, no need to take extra risks? Is that how you see us? Or do you think to sustain this title run, this trophy run, do we need to turn it up a little bit on the attacking front?
I do think we need to turn it up a little bit. I think that, again, having a full, healthy depth of squad is vitally important as we get closer to start making this run in. I do think more goals need to start coming from the center. We got to have that. But again, we're finally healthy now. I think that's going to happen. And if we can turn that level up just a bit, where every team knows, okay, a corner or a set piece is basically a pen when you're facing Arsenal. That's dangerous. And now they have a full threat in the center. We're going to be able to notch it up. They're going to have to adapt to us versus us adapting to them. And I think last week and a few weeks before, we've just had to adapt to that low block, and we didn't do it well, but we have the strength now. I think we're going to be back full force. And I see us, at least, I think there's 1 or 2 of those trophies in our cabinet this season.
How many trophies, just to ask at the end, how many trophies do you think Arsenal can get for sure, and how many do you think they can definitely get?
I think we can get at least 2. I mean, obviously, we're going into the real tough stretch in the CL where you're battling some, the teams that made it through the initial stages. But honestly, at this point, if we continue to play like this, we've got a couple tough matches ahead. The Prem is ours for the taking, and everybody will say it's ours for the losing, it's ours for the bottling, whatever you want to get. I think the FA Cup's going to be a great run. I think we have 2 in us this year. I think we really do. If it's not this team, I don't know who it is.
I think that's exactly right, because with the Premier League, there's no way we cannot win it. I don't see it as that it's hard to lose. It's like there's no way with this squad we don't win. And then of course with the squad, the amount of competition, semifinals, this and that, we definitely should be up for at least 2 trophies. Chelsea next week, semifinals, 3-2 ahead. Positive thinking, would you would say, at home at the end, or do you think that game is not done and dusted yet?
I don't want to say it's done and dusted, but I think there's a lot of positivity going into that game. Midweek this week, this result here, full squad, we're feeling strong, we're feeling healthy. I think vibes are going to be high, and you're coming back to the Emirates with a goal lead. I'm feeling really positive about that game.
Paul, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Come on, you Gunners. Yes, sir.